Cancer is a disease in which cells in the body grow out of control. When cancer starts in the skin, it is called skin cancer. Skin cancer is the most common cancer in the United States. The most preventable cause of skin cancer is overexposure to ultraviolet light, either from the sun or from artificial sources like tanning beds. Basal and squamous cell carcinomas are the two most common types of skin cancer. They begin in the basal and squamous layers of the skin, respectively. Melanoma, the third most common type of skin cancer, begins in the melanocytes. People with certain risk factors are more likely than others to develop skin cancer. Risk factors vary for different types of skin cancer. Engage Now Africa, in the bid to raise awareness on skin cancer among albinos, held a forum at the Accra Rehabilitation Center in Accra to educate albinos on how to prevent skin cancer.
It's a beautiful sight to behold behind you. They are just so beautiful, you know. I see, answer of Bruni Baba, your crew, exactly. Your bro, folk, had that, what you're saying. And just thank you so much for this question anyway. But what drives what we do for persons with albinism is a passion that we have for what we do, and especially the love that we have for persons with albinism. We realized that these persons with albinism have been marginalized in society. They've been neglected, you know, and they themselves don't even have the self-confidence to get closer to people or to even do something. So we take upon ourselves as an organization to educate them on especially diseases that they are prone to, and because of their skin not having melanin in it, they are very prone to cancer when they are in the sun. So we try as much as we can to educate them to stay away from the sun, and if they cannot stay away from the sun, they have to protect themselves by wearing clothes to cover themselves, getting some hat, wear some shades, get some sunscreen, you know, just to make sure that they are safe in the sun. So we take it upon ourselves to educate them and to educate the communities in which these people find themselves, so that they will bring them together and love them, take care of them, and provide for their needs as well.
Speaking to the country director of Engage Now Africa, Cecilia Mankwa, emphasized that the main challenge of persons with albinism is not the stigmatization and discrimination they face, but the sun rays which causes their skins to develop cancer. To tackle this, the NGO has provided them with hats, sunscreen lotions, and financial assistance to lessen the effect of the sun rays on their skins. She encouraged benevolent individuals and organizations to assist ENA to provide a safe environment for persons with albinism.
So we have individuals and benevolent organizations that love what we do as an organization, and they are all trying to kind of pool resources together to make sure that we've been able to come up with programs such as this. First of all, I would like to tell the persons with albinism that we love them. We love them so much that we want them alive. We want them to stay healthy, and we want them to also take care of themselves. So I will encourage them to always make sure that if they are in the sun, they should protect themselves from the sun by wearing their shades, by making sure that they wear they put on their sunscreen, wear clothes to cover themselves, and try as much as possible to stay away from the sun if they can.
Charles is a survivor of skin cancer, and he had this advice for his persons with albinism, noting that life has never been the same since he was infected with skin cancer.
At first, I didn't know that the sunlight can burn the skin as a person with albinism. I didn't know. So I didn't take my protection serious. I was once a mason. Though I didn't learn the work, but I was a rebel to the masons. So always I was in the sun, not knowing the sun can burn the skin, and for me to develop skin cancer. In fact, it is not easy when you get skin cancer. because the treatment is very expensive. And when you develop skin cancer, it is not easy to get support to your treatment because the bills that you will be receiving, you can't bear. An individual cannot bear, unless maybe you are in a rich family. Other than that, you are going to have a problem with paying your hospital bills. And most of the persons living with albinism are from the poor family. So when they develop the skin cancer, they find it difficult to get treatment. And most of our members are dying of skin cancer. What I want to tell all persons with albinism is that they should take a very good care of their skin and always make sure they are wearing long sleeves and then wide hats as I'm wearing. And also make sure to get sun lotions to apply whenever they are in the sun. The girls should ensure that they wear long skirts or even trousers when they are out to prevent the skin cancer.